The Honda Amaze is fresh from an update for 2021 and beyond. Over the course of this video, I'll tell you what's changed, what should have changed, and just give you a recap of Honda's compact sedan. First things first, how do you tell the 2021 Amaze apart from the original model from 2018? It's really all in the details. For instance, where the grille retains that thick band of chrome, new slats come in place of the mesh lower down. And while the headlights are familiar, top VX versions now get LED projector units with LED DRLs. The front bumper has also been tweaked with new chrome surrounds for the fog lamp housings. Chrome door handles at the sides add some flash value, but it's the Amaze's new diamond cut alloy wheels that do the most to uplift the look. Still, broader tires would have helped. At the back, there's a stylish new C-shaped LED signature for the tail lamps, and the lower portion of the bumper has been redone too, with a chrome strip running its width. As before, one of the big reasons to be interested in an Amaze in the first place is its boot. Measuring 420 litres, the Amaze's boot can easily accommodate large suitcases, and this makes it one of the most practical sub-4 meter cars you can buy. On the whole, the visual differences might be small but do help the Amaze look a bit more premium than before. What do you think of the updated Amaze's look? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the Autocar India channel. Inside, the list of changes is very short. You won't notice too much change from the pre-facelift Amaze's cabin to this one's. The only real point of difference is the silver trim on the dashboard and on the doors. What this cabin does stand out for is how user-friendly it is. Everything is in clear sight and within easy reach. I particularly like the dials that are really crisp and clear. Now the touchscreen, it's not the slickest in the business, but it more than gets the job done. It gets Android Auto, it gets Apple CarPlay, and with this update, the rear view camera has also been updated with 2 extra views. What this cabin also scores very well for is practicality. There's a lot of room for storing small items on the doors, at the center console, and even using the large glove box. The seats are large and comfortable, and if there's one thing that's missing, it's a front center armrest. A sliding armrest is available as an accessory, and you can also have your Amaze equipped with a wireless phone charger. As standard, the Amaze in top spec VX trim gets plenty. In addition to all that's been mentioned, there's keyless entry and go, auto climate control, and cruise control. Rear seat passengers, however, will miss some features. There's nothing new to report of the Amaze's backseat experience. Space for one is really impressive. Now the front seat is set to my driving position. I'm just under 6 feet tall, and as you can see, there is enough knee room for someone of my size to be comfortable. That being said, headroom is tight and will be insufficient for taller passengers. Also, while the floor is flat, the cabin itself isn't wide enough to seat 3 in great comfort. Of the other things, in true Honda fashion, the armrest is also positioned a bit too low. And what is a carry forward from the previous Amaze is the absence of a rear aircon vent. What's also a bit disappointing this time around as well is that you don't get adjustable rear headrests. The fixed headrests are small and won't provide adequate whiplash protection. Commendably, ISOFIX child seat mounts are standard across the range. ABS with EBD and dual airbags are also standard fit on the Amaze. Honda hasn't made any changes to the powertrains with this update. As before, the Amaze is available with a 1.2-litre petrol engine with manual and CVT auto gearbox options. The Amaze can also be had with a really efficient 1.5 diesel with manual and a smooth and unique for the segment CVT auto option. Featured here is the Amaze in petrol manual, guys. Here's a quick look of what it's like. The 1.2-litre iVTEC engine is quite nice when you're starting out. Performance for everyday driving is more than adequate. But when you do want a bit more from the engine, you'd note that the mid-range is quite flat and fairly unexciting. Driving in town isn't an issue at all, but when you're on the highway and want to make that quick overtake, you will need to shift down to a lower gear. But this being a VTEC engine, of course, it has an exciting top end. Wind the engine hard and it'll rev all the way to 6,600 RPM. And what makes that experience all the more fun is this slick shifting 5-speed gearbox.
On the rare occasion you have the road to yourself, you can enjoy your time in an Amaze. Personally, however, it's the petrol CVT that makes a more sensible choice. A light steering also makes the Amaze an easy car to live with, and there's more to like about it.
I'm driving an Amaze after a long time, and this drive has sort of reacquainted me with one of the Amaze's lesser known highlights, and that is its ride quality. At higher speeds, the Amaze feels planted and secure, and in town, the softly sprung suspension really does well to smoothen out our roads. But given that Honda hasn't made any mechanical changes to the Amaze, one thing that could be carried over to this updated model as well is its tendency to bottom out on speed breakers with a full load.
And noise insulation could have been improved.
As before, where the Amaze could have improved is in noise insulation. There's a fair amount of road noise and even a bit of wind noise that comes in through the cabin at higher speeds.
So that's the 2021 Honda Amaze for you. Prices start at 6.32 lakh rupees for the petrol manual in base E trim, with the diesel CVT in VX trim priced at 11.15 lakh rupees. You could argue that similar money will get you a premium hatchback or even a compact SUV. However, there is a large enough buyer base to whom the sedan shape is tied to the image of moving up in life. And it's this buyer who is typically looking for a family car that the Honda Amaze and other compact sedans cater to without breaking the bank. In that sense, the small visual updates do their job of uplifting the Amaze's look. A Maruti Dzire petrol is peppier, a Hyundai Aura feels a touch more premium, a Tata Tigor is more VFM, and a 6-airbag equipped Ford Aspire might come across as safer. But as a sensible, practical and easy to drive pick, the Honda Amaze continues to score high.
And if there was some reason for complaint, I'd say that what's missing is a front center armrest. शुरू से